Hi YouTube, it's Nikki from Nikki Lilly. So today I thought I would do a video which is a little bit late considering we are into a week or so of January, but I just feel like I still wanted to do this video. I was supposed to upload this earlier, like last week, but I was actually ill and you didn't want to see Nikki ill because Nikki ill is not the prettiest sight, so I just thought let's wait till I get better and film it. The video that I'm going to be doing for you guys today is the top 10 things that made me happy and just like made my year in 2016. So I've got my list here and it's been very hard to deliberate what things to put in this video, but I think I've made a all-round quite good list, so yeah. Let's jump in. First thing is making friends, and this might sound a bit strange, but what I mean by that is that in 2015, in late 2015, I started secondary school, and this was definitely like a big leap from primary school because in primary school you have a lot less lessons and a lot less people, etc, etc. So it was definitely different, and I feel like going into secondary school, I was optimistic, but I was a bit nervous about making new friends. And I feel like because I look more different than the average person, I was really nervous about because of the way I look and stuff like that. So I went into it optimistic but worried on the friend side. So to say the least, in the start of year 7, it was quite difficult. And especially because I had lost my voice for quite a few months during that period, so I didn't feel as confident as like I would with like my whole voice. So it was also another thing to add to the list to make me even more scared to go out there and try and make friends. But I feel like settling into year 7 was pretty rough, but once I did, I started to make friends. And yeah, I only had one friend at the start and then I accumulated more, and now I've got a really lovely group of friends. But I feel like it's really boosted my confidence and made me think I can make friends, and now in year 8 it's the best time and place that I've got a really lovely good bunch of friends, and it's really nice that they're there for you and feel like you're there for them and vice versa, etc, etc. I'm basically going to kill two birds in one stone now by talking about two things in like one portion. So the first thing, no, not the first things, the first thing out of this portion is competing in Junior Bake Off. And if you don't know what Great British Bake Off is, it's quite big in England, and it's basically where 12 contestants compete in a baking competition. And this year I had the chance to compete in the children version called Junior Bake Off. And when I put in the application, I seriously didn't think I was gonna get through even one stage of it, because over 5,000 children applied, so I was a bit like, I'll just put it in, you know, hopefully, but who knows. So I put it in and I was lucky enough to get through. Come my first round, I got through that amazingly, and come my second round, the quarterfinal, I got through that. Come the third round, the semi-final, I got through that by the skin of my teeth, but I got through it. And then in the final, it was like 2 days, I won. So I only want to do a brief summary because I actually did a video explaining everything, which I will link down below. But yeah, so I won and competed in Junior Bake Off in 2016, and it's going to be a memory that I remember forever. And I met so many lovely people, Nadia and Allegra the judges, and Sam and Mark the presenters slash hosts were also lovely, so yeah, incredible. The next thing I wanted to talk about is also like killing two birds in one stone, and that is receiving an award at an amazing award ceremony which is actually televised on TV. It's called Pride of Britain, and this is basically a ceremony. They do it like annually every year around the same time of year, which is like the late month of the year, like November, December, around there. I'm not very good with dates. But yeah, it's around there, and I always watch it with my family because it's a very inspirational, heart-wrenching, because there are some sad stories night when we watch it, And this year I was lucky enough to be actually on the other end of the TV, actually, well, I was on both ends because I watched it, but on the other end of the TV actually experiencing the award ceremony, because I was lucky enough to be awarded one. And the people I was awarded it by were Candice Brown, which is the winner of Bake Off this year, the adult one, which was amazing. She's so gorgeous and lovely. The lovely Queen of Cakes, Mary Berry, and also Jamie Oliver, who is just so funny and really nice. So I got to meet all of them and have a chat with them, but like out of the blue, I didn't know that they were going to walk up on stage and give me my Pride of Britain award. So I was a bit like, I was starstruck and nervous that I was going to say something stupid. To be one of the people receiving an award, it was crazy, because like I just do what you would do if you were in my position, but for people to think that what I do is amazing in a way, it was amazing. So yeah, and I got to meet so many inspirational and lovely people, so it was a night that I'll remember forever. So later that night of Pride of Britain, I actually checked my subscriber count, because they did mention like there's a video, a little video like assigned to each winner, like to tell the people at home watching Pride of Britain and also the people there watching Pride of Britain like live, what they're receiving their award for basically. And so mine was a bit about vlogging and my life and my AVM, etc. So later that night, I think it was like 5 minutes after I'd been shown on TV, I checked my subscriber count. Before I was shown, I had 96,000, and I didn't think I'd get any more. I just thought, why don't I check? And I had 99,350, so I was a bit like, what? And I remember looking at it and I was like gobsmacked for what felt like forever. And then I finally scraped together enough words to say to my family, because they were there watching it with me, guys, I have 99,350 subscribers. And they all went and with them I went and I went to bed, because I'm not a late owl, and I went to bed after Pride of Britain had finished. At this point I was very near 100,000 subscribers, but not quite there. But my brother and his friends like noticed that I was near there, so they stayed up till I hit it, and they actually filmed me hitting it, which was so cool. And a couple months later I received this, which is my play button. So I can't thank you guys enough for like just doing what you do. Like, I know I do the videos and I edit them, etc, etc, and it is a big task, but you guys are the ones that tune in every week to watch my videos, and it means the world, because really I wouldn't actually have this without you. I just do the videos. You guys are the ones that subscribe, so thank you. You guys have probably seen this video. It's where my brother Alex does my makeup, and it's my most viewed video currently. It nearly has 4 million. It probably does have 4 million views. I haven't actually checked. But let's just round it to the nearest million. I literally just said to Alex, I want to do a video with you. You've not really been on my channel. So I just thought, why not do this video? We filmed it in about half an hour. I thought it was a really funny video, but I didn't really expect anything of it. And I feel like the videos that you don't expect anything of are the ones that go viral, and it basically went viral. In the first day I had like 8,000 views, which doesn't seem like a lot, but back then when I didn't even have 99,000 subscribers, it was a lot. So yeah, and I think that like if you guys haven't watched it, do, because it is super funny, and you'll probably end up thinking my brother's good looking, which a majority of you guys do, which is fine, but yeah, most of the comments are, your brother is hot, your brother is fine, things like that. But yeah, I think you guys will enjoy that video if you haven't, and if you haven't already. And I'm going to be doing another video with Alex very soon when I get back from Denver, which is in 2 weeks. So yeah, around the 2 or 3 weeks time. But yeah, that was a really fun video to do, and I think it was more fun for you guys to watch than it was for me to actually experience. I tried to stay optimistic, but at the end I was a bit like, you can't be kidding me right now. And then the other video that made my 2016 was the one I did with the lovely Nicole Scherzinger. And this was, I think, a couple weeks after Pride of Britain. She was actually at Pride of Britain, but I didn't actually get to meet her because there's like a red carpet, but once you walk in you can't come back out. So I'd walked on before she had, and then it's quite go 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 for all the award winners. I didn't get to meet her or Simon or Louis. But a couple weeks later, she actually agreed and said she'd like to do a video with me. And so I went back to where Pride of Britain was held and did a video with her. I could literally sit here talking about Nicole Scherzinger for this whole entire video, but I won't. But all I want to say is she's the most down-to-earth, lovely person I've ever met, and she's a celebrity, so it's plus plus really. And she was so nice. I was so scared that I was going to get starstruck or nervous because she is Nicole Scherzinger after all, and she's an idol of mine. But she just made me feel so at ease. She was open to anything that I asked her, and that video is also on my channel. I'll also link it down below. And I basically just sat there casually with her, drawing pictures and asking her questions, and sometimes she'd ask me some, and it was amazing. Another thing that made me happy, and that is your guys' letters. So I recently, not really recently, about a year ago, opened a PO box, and since then you guys have been sending me in letters, and I love taking trips to my PO box and just sitting in the car once I've got my letters for about half an hour, not going anywhere, with my mum and just reading them and oohing and ahhing and crying sometimes because they're so lovely. And it's so nice to get to know you guys because I feel like you know everything about me, but I don't really know a lot about you besides you watching my videos and being a boy or a girl. But I don't really know anything else, so it was really nice that you guys like send me letters. And if you guys would like to send me a letter, my PO box address is down below. And just a little heads up, so you might want to do this even more, I write back to my viewers. That might be something that tickles your fancy. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for writing to me. I've got this gorgeous handmade card, and it says Merry Christmas on it. It's got Santa and everything, so cool. And I've just got some really lovely, just long notes which I love reading, and it's so nice to know that I can change your day for the better, and just you guys know that you changed my day for the better, so thank you. And I love getting to know you guys a bit more through this, so yeah, why don't you send me a letter and I'll write back. And then the last but not least slash most boring thing is that I feel like I'm doing better at school now. Not like in a sense like with friends and stuff, but education wise, because up until year 6 I was not at all the brightest bulb on the shelf. It's not that I didn't want to learn, but I had a very short attention span, very short concentration, and my mind always got blocked and things like that. And I know a lot of you guys will be able to relate because I feel like I'm not the only one, I hope, that gets like that. But yeah, so I just struggled with a lot of things, and any subject you can name and ask me, like ICT, below average, maths, below average, English, below. So in year 6, I don't know what happened. I always wanted to learn, but in year 6, my, not attitude, but I feel like my brain just changed. I know it sounds really dumb in a way, but I feel like the things in my brain just switched on and started working. And so since year 6, I've just been doing really well at school. From year 6 it's just been an up road. Since year 6 I've just been walking up the mountain, and yeah, in year 8 I'm in a better place than I was in year 6, and hopefully in year 9 I'll be in a better place than I was currently. So that's it for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a cheeky thumbs up. Why don't you? It's free. And why don't you subscribe? It's a no-brainer. But I hope you're having a great start of 2017. I feel like this is going to be a good year for us, guys. I don't know why, I just have like a feeling. But yeah, and I know that 2016 may not have been a good year for you. I know that I had some positive and negative moments of it. So let me know at least one thing that made your 2016. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week for a makeup video. So yeah, bye everyone, love you.